Welcome to Word of the Week. I'm Vinayak.
And I'm Nick. This week's word is integrity.
Integrity is a word we instantly connect with and know what it feels like because it's such an integral part, I feel like saying, of our everyday life in the way we make our choices. It's, it comes from the word, integrate or integral, which refers to a whole, undivided truth. So in that sense, it's a it's a mirror of our interior world, which sees and knows everything about our thoughts, our intentions. It's like a witness that shows up every time we are about to do something that compromises our values in one way or another.
Yeah, it's my experience of it has been around doing the right thing at the right time. I think that sums it up well for me. There's always a part of me somewhere observing, and I think more than anything, integrity is a soul word. Um, we call them values, and I think values really are words or a felt sense from our soul that is ingrained, and it's something that we will always have and always fall back on or experience at some level. And if we're not listening, it comes in a different format and is a little bit more evocative in its how it presents itself. But I also see it as a guide, somebody guiding my decisions or my um, thoughts as well, because I think integrity of thought is just as important as integrity of word. Um,
Yeah, the word you used of describing it as a guide, I think, is very apt because at so many junctures we find ourselves fragmented. One part of us wants to do one thing, and another part wants to do something else, and that's where acting with integrity becomes important. Where
mm.
we take the sum of all of our truths and decide what is right at that time. Um,
And all our characters that we are, all of our faces, all of our personalities that we integrate as we go through life, again, integration, they all have their own version of what they want and how they want to experience the world, what their view is. And in some sense, I think that our integrity doesn't improve, but our integrity becomes more visible as a guide or guiding light, um, as those parts of us integrate or we mature and the wisdom steps in to allow us to kind of give it a platform and see it more as just a sense of knowing, this doesn't feel right or it does feel right, and then what is the right thing to do? What's the right thing for the good of all? What is it that we need to do here to bring this situation to a place where it's fair and for all? It sounds a bit wide, but I guess it can get to that. It's always a starting point of really just taking it to the level of, is this the right thing to do? Am I doing the right thing here? And if I don't feel I am, what do I need to ask myself to get some more information to maybe know that I am doing the right thing? It's just I didn't know something. it's a trigger. It's a signal.
Maybe it's it's a good time then to summon that guide, and embody the word right now through a quick practice.
Yeah. And while we're, while you mentioned that, I can feel my body and I can feel my emotions kicked into this because it's something that's very specific right now to me, and to the conversation we had earlier.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it'd be good for us to do some grounding as well with this. So just take a deep breath in. Release. Notice your intention and attention. Focus on your next out breath. Now take a moment to think of the word integrity. And without voicing it using your voice, give it a sound. See where it resonates in your body. If you want to say the word a little louder in your mind, allow it to vibrate through your body and get a sense of where it might land and what it might be showing you. And on the next breath, I invite you to open your eyes and orientate yourself again with the environment you're in.
And now, maybe you could actually say the word out loud. Maybe say it one more time. Notice what that makes you feel. What do you feel is true for you right now? How might this word, this guide, show up for you this week?